Hello and welcome to the Real Life Alexa channel. I'm Alexa and this is my real life. Been trying to figure out what to talk about next and some ideas I've had based on my first few videos. So there's a lot of things I want to talk about and it's really hard to choose what to do next. And it's a balance of fun, light, sad, heavy, tough topics all over the spectrum. The past few days I've actually been unwell and very tired. And I was thinking, I put up a video on Wednesday last week and then I did one on Saturday. And I didn't plan it that way to begin with, but I thought, well, maybe I can keep that up and do those same 2 days every week. And I don't want to let myself off the hook. I think it is the way I'm thinking it. I want to give this an honest shot, a really good chance to make something of it, see where it goes. And to do that, I have to make sure that I am consistent and reliable. And I am in many ways. I have a lot of skills that I can transfer to this project that I am working on in front of everyone. And I realized just a little bit before I started recording this that there is something I want to talk about. And it's not anything I had previously sort of jotted down. I'm working on something at my job, and through that, I've been working with a couple of people that I really don't get to interact with very often, and I'm so grateful that this opportunity came up. They are so warm and so kind. They are so good at what they do. It's obvious why they are in the roles they are in. They have such knowledge and such passion. And in one of the most kindest ways I've ever encountered, it was very gently dropped into the conversation that we don't have to give everything all at once. And that I'm going to completely paraphrase and completely just add my own little bits here, but as a trauma survivor, as someone who lived with a narcissistic person, a parent, I developed these mechanisms as a child to avoid triggering the bad things. And they've carried over into adulthood. And one of those is the people pleasing, the constantly going above and beyond, the trying to make sure I get everything right beforehand so that everything's perfect. It has to be perfect. And this is popping up and bothering me. Let's do that. Can we do that? This is what I'm learning, you guys. Lighting. I have a bit of a weird setup. I really wish I could move this main light in front of me. Not sure how I'm going to do that. My hair is ridiculously curly. I think I went a little overboard today, but I was having fun with it. So lighting, microphone, the way I'm sitting, whether the arm on my chair is down and I lean over like this or it's up. This is all the stuff I'm learning, you guys, and you're along for the journey with me, so thank you for being here. I want things to be perfect. I've always wanted to be perfect and to make people happy. And we don't have to be that at all times. And the way that they brought that into the conversation was, like I said, it was just one of the kindest ways I've ever seen someone do that. Wow. This, don't mind me. This is what happens when you touch on some heavy topics. Sometimes emotions come up, and emotions are okay. They're just a sort of flag, a little sign saying, hey, this is important to this person. And this is important to me. I have always tried to do everything and avoid hurting people, avoid making them angry. And I realized as I was trying to figure out what to talk about today that I was struggling with this balance of what was enough. I wanted to be open and honest about my struggles, but I don't have to do that in every video. I was thinking about talking about the Food Network Tournament of Champions because I'm a fan of Food Network. I like the cooking competitions. But as I started to think about how I would map that out and do that video, well, the topic veered off into a slightly more commentary on our society and the differences between blind judging versus knowing that who the people are in front of you that you are judging. And the results of Tournament of Champion have been very, I don't want to say shocking because it's not shocking to me, but women have been heavily, heavily present in the top 4 every year. And this is the 5th year, and the 4 winners are all women. When you go back to other shows that are not blind judged, you'll see that that's not the case. So I felt like that was going to be a bit of a heavy turn to what had started out as a really fun, like, I like watching cooking shows. I love food. There's stuff I won't eat, and half of the dishes they make have stuff in it that I don't like. So I could never be a judge on one of those competitions. Side note, I probably could. That would be kind of fun. But if anyone gave me a dish with like cucumbers in, I'd be like, can't eat any of it. Sorry. Looks great, but yeah, you ruined it. And coffee and cucumbers, hate them. I realized, yeah, I was doing this thing again that I do where I wanted to do everything perfectly right first time with every video and to make the right choice and to talk about the right thing, to capture people's imaginations and to bring them back. And I'm in my 3rd video doing this for me. So I told myself to take a deep breath and stop. So this is a very short video today. It is keeping a promise to myself. I am not a fan of promises. I think that people are way too easy throwing that word around. And a lot of the times people make promises that they literally have no way of knowing if they're able to keep it. Like, unless you are saying, I promise you I will send this email right now, click send, I just sent it, and you have that power to make sure it happens, why are you making promise? Don't do it. It's going to get you into a situation where that promise gets broken. And when you break promises and you break trust, it's bad. Now I know that this is something that comes from my childhood, and I know the day that this clicked in my brain that this became a thing. And maybe one day I will share that because it is quite to me it's quite a story. But I made a promise to myself that I was going to try this and I was going to give it a good shot and I was going to keep a schedule of sorts. I was going to figure it out as I go along, and I may have to adjust as I go. I don't know if you can see, but my cat is here and he's very cute. One of them, anyway. I don't have any promises to make you other than I will try my best. I will be as honest as I know how to be. Sometimes we believe things are true and we are not sure, or we haven't learned better yet. And that's where my hesitation comes in, is that I'm learning. There's a lot of stuff that, all of us think is true at some point, and then we learn better, right? So I will be as open with those new learning opportunities as well as I can be. And I'll tell you when it's a tough day. I wanted to give more today. This is what I got today. This is my real life today at this moment. I'm tired. I'm a little grumpy. My hair is ridiculous today. I kind of love it, but also think it's hilarious. I need to figure out this lighting. I mean, I don't need to. It doesn't need to be fixed. It can stay the way it is. Terrible, and yeah. But I showed up today. And I did that for myself. And the words we say to ourselves are so important, because we believe what we tell ourselves. And so here I am today telling myself that I don't have to give everything today. I don't have to explain every subject that's on my list today. I don't have to have the perfect lighting today. I don't have to hide when something is tough today. Well, if you're here, thank you. Maybe click the like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. And as always, just be kind to yourself. We can all do with a little more kindness. Thank you.